Hola muchachos, welcome here. I've been in deep need of getting my hair done for quite a while. I think it was like 6 months ago I got it done and I need to redo it. So we stopped at my local hairdressing shop, picked up the stuff I needed. We're just heading home now. We're just gonna hang out with the kids. They're gonna nap. While they nap, Mama's gonna do her hair. So looking forward to this. This regrowth is a lot. This is a lot. Back at home, and I just put the kids down for a nap. Thought I would give you guys a more in-depth detail of what we're working with. So I got my hair done, like I said before, it must have been in June, or maybe it was July. That was about 5 or 6 months ago. As you can see, it's really grown out that blonde. I had Chris Weber do it. He's amazing, and he gave me such a great color that I told him I'm really low maintenance when it comes to my hair, just for right now. Maybe not forever, but just for right now. And I said I need something that'll be able to really grow out and be rooty and not look crazy. And he gave me that, and I still actually think this looks good. I don't even think it looks that bad. I'd like to get it redone before baby is here. So you can see the intense regrowth that has happened. I have cut my hair a couple of times since then. I like to keep my hair quite short. I actually like it even shorter than this. A little bit of a trim on this side, quite a bit of a trim I need to get going on this side. My hair is also getting just a little bit brassy as well. You can kind of see I'm pulling a little bit of brass. I've been using the L'Oreal Professional some sort of L'Oreal Professional purple shampoo, and it works really, really well, and I really enjoy it. But now it's just time for doing a bit of color and letting some color just really take over and remove a lot of these unwanted brassy tones. I'm not against brassy tones on everyone. Some people look amazing with that kind of almost orange blonde, but that isn't exactly what I'm going for. I'll show you guys the products that I got at my licensed hairdressing shop. So there's a shop, you can only shop there if you're a licensed hairdresser, and that's another thing I want to say. I did go to school for this. I worked in salons. I know how to color cut hair professionally. I learned how to do it. It is always harder doing it to yourself, and I understand that. I don't have time to find someone to look after the kids for pretty much most of the day, for me to go get my hair done, pay for it all, come back. Like, I don't have time to do that. I'm gonna do it myself. It never ends up perfect, honestly, when you're doing it yourself, but styling covers a multitude of sins. So I'm very excited to get going on this. This may turn out purple. I'm not too worried, but let's go ahead and get started. I am very excited to see where this takes us. So I have all my stuff set up. I am using Joico. A little nervous because I've never actually used Joico before. I really want to try Joico. So I got 30 Vol, and then I got the Blonde Life Lifting Powder. I have all my little tools here, and then I will be toning my hair with the Lumi Shine Cream Developer, and I'm going to be using the Natural Silver Instant Gloss Toner. Never used this before, but the color looked pretty decent, maybe even a little bit of a violet. I'm mostly just wanting to cut as much of the brass as possible, but if it turns out kind of ashy, I'm not mad. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and start the mixing process, and then we're gonna apply this to my head. Sorry, we're in the bathroom and the lighting is really bad in here. It's just the LED light, so you always get these kind of lines going up and down the screen. But I did just want to say before I got started, I'm not letting any of the bleach touch my scalp. When you're pregnant, you should be careful when it comes to bleaching and dyeing your hair if you're putting anything on your actual scalp. Some people think it's a myth, some people believe it with all their heart, that it could harm you or the baby, but I am keeping everything off my scalp, and we're going to keep with that kind of rooted look because it's easy to grow out. But we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm really excited. all foiled up. I remember when I would do clients' hair and I would do like foils and stuff, and I was like so intense about all the foils being like perfectly folded. The hair couldn't overlap each other, and when you do yourself, you just really don't care. This has been sitting on my head for, we're getting close to about 20 minutes now. I would like to take it out soon, mostly because the top has been done for about 20 minutes, but the bottom we're getting close to like 45 minutes. So I may actually just start kind of taking out the bottom, rinsing it. I'm gonna take out the top, rinse it. I'm gonna shampoo this thing, and I will come back to you guys. When you're doing yourself, your own hair, there's really only so much you can do, so stay tuned. This could get interesting. Next day, I'm here with Calvin. Ivy is just screaming in her bedroom, so sorry about that. Having a little bit of a rough day, but it is the next day, and this is where my hair is at right now. So you can see I'm still pretty rooty, and that's just because I want to keep the color off my scalp, like I said before, because I am pregnant. But when I am no longer pregnant, I would love just to do overall platinum, but we shall see. But you can tell it lightened really, really well, really easy. Quite chunky through here. I'm not really crazy about that, but whatever. Through the top, it's not too bad, but again, when you do your hair yourself, sometimes it turns out great, sometimes it doesn't, and this time around, it's like, it's okay. Feeling good about the cut. I just really shortened it up through here, and I like having some length through here. Very oblong, and I think it looks nice when it is curled or just waved a little bit. So the color lifted really well. I lifted so easy. I didn't get any chemical cutting, which is pretty much you over bleach your hair and your hair just starts really falling out. It's definitely damaged because obviously every single time you bleach your hair, you're going to damage it somehow, but it is not that bad whatsoever. I'm not even that upset about the color right now, and I wouldn't even really mind leaving it, but I do want to pull a little bit more ashiness. Some pieces here are quite platinum, and then some pieces are still pulling. He's walking all over the place. Some pieces are still pulling a little bit brassy. So what I'm going to do right now is go ahead and put on the toner that I got. I'm gonna focus it on the more brassy parts of my hair and then move it towards some of these pieces that maybe aren't so brassy, but just to make sure that I get violet kind of color throughout, or an ashy color throughout. I'm expecting for it to be a little uneven for sure. It always takes a couple times of kind of coloring, toning, whatever, to get to a point when you do it yourself where you're like, oh, this is kind of even. But I think as for right now, this doesn't look too bad, especially for it being straight. I always curl my hair, and curling, again, it hides a multitude of sins and blotchiness. So I'm gonna go ahead and start toning and let my hair kind of just dry, and then I'll be back and we're gonna see what this looks like, and we're gonna style this thing and really see how this looks. So this is what we got. You can tell pretty much all the brassiness really is gone for the most part. Some parts of my hair pulled more violet than other parts. I knew this front section would pull a lot of violet and gray through here. I kind of wish my whole head was this shade. I think I'm gonna work to that. Full on, all over platinum, like literally pretty much like no rootage whatsoever, and then do something very gray ashy toned. This side didn't pick up as well as I would have liked it to. I'm getting still a lot of, I feel like there's a little bit of brassiness through here that I kind of want to get rid of, but I'm not too upset about it. But overall, I'm not feeling too bad about my hair right now. I like how it looks. I'm glad that I'm here, and I'm glad that my hair did not fall off. So I thought I would go ahead and end this video with some styling. Actually, I just want to quickly say one of the hardest parts of doing my hair this time around was this. So when I had Chris do my hair, he gave me kind of like a undercut through here. When I lost a lot of my hair from postpartum with Calvin, a lot of it was mostly through the front. So he actually went in and just kind of really buzzed and cleaned this all up. Now I'm in like the regrowth process, and it was hard to do this. I know everything will kind of just be fully fixed once I can do like an all over color, but this is good for now. I just set up a mirror right over here, and I'm gonna go ahead start styling my hair. So you can see as I'm pulling my hair up, I still have quite a bit of roots. I was just really cautious about making sure I wasn't putting bleach anywhere near my roots or on my scalp. So we're still pretty rooty through this area. Also, all my makeup has pretty much come off of my face because when I washed my hair like upside down in the sink, and I always get water all over my face. This is my tried and true Kenneth Bernard Vibe flat iron. This is something I've had since I was 18, working in a salon. Over 5 years. We're getting close to 6 years. This thing is just ridiculous. It's so good. This is the only, really the only styling tool that I use. So I'm gonna go around my whole head, just on the bottom section here. I'm not gonna curl these pieces, but I just want to smooth them out and pull them in. This is just gonna make sure that the bottom of my hair comes off still a little more blunt, and then the rest of my hair on top will be my crazy curly wavy stuff that I love because I love having volume. And this literally will take me maybe about 5 minutes. Not too bad. Curled it accidentally just because with the shorter hair, like I just kind of forgot how easy it just curls and boings back up. So I think tomorrow this will probably be perfect, but it's pretty curly right now. I need your guys' help. So I really love the Batiste dry shampoo, but I know it isn't really good for you. It's pretty toxic, and the scent really just kind of lingers, and I imagine myself like breathing in the dust particles and just kind of killing myself. This is literally like the last use that I'll get out of this thing. And the thing is, whether I have really dirty hair or really clean hair, I almost just always spray shampoo in it because it just gives me fluffy volume, and I like that. And this will also kind of help me conceal my roots a little bit. Man, I just wish this side went a lot more like platinum silver, like this side. I have a crap load of purple shampoo and conditioner that I can just kind of put on and let it sit here for a little while the next time I shower. Definitely do that next time. I do have the Kenra Volume Dry Shampoo. Pretty darn sure this is totally toxic. And also, I'm trying to get into more products that aren't so much in an aerosol container, but if you have any like natural dry shampoos that you love, or even like DIY form, let a girl know in a comment down below. So what do we think? I think I like being blonde more than brunette. Well, I can't actually say that, but I can say it's actually easier being blonde. I don't have to worry about having greasy hair all the time. Like literally, this is just dry hay waiting for oil and it just absorbs it, you know? So for me as a mom, it's just really easy. I know this hair will last me at least 3 days. Thank you, Lord. Still have some work to do, some evening out to do, but this is where we're at right now and I'm feeling pretty good, especially with baby coming sometime, and just to kind of have my hair done at this point for the arrival is nice. Let me know down below, what is your hair color? Is it a natural hair color? Are you naturally brunette or blonde or redhead, black hair? Or do you color it or bleach it? What is your hair? So let me know in a comment down below. Thank you all very much for watching and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye!